Ever wondered why dogs chase their tails? It's like they're trying to catch their own personal merry-go-round. Picture this, a fluffy, wide-eyed pooch, let's call him Ruffles, spots something intriguing. It's his tail. With a gleam in his eyes, he launches into an enthusiastic chase, his tail just a hair's breadth away. Round and round he goes, faster and faster, until, whoops, dizziness hits. Ruffles stops, his little head a-whirl. He takes a step, then another, but his dizzy dance is more of a stumble than a strut. Each step is a hilarious misstep, a stumble of determination and confusion. But don't worry, Ruffles is just fine, his tail still wagging with gusto. And just like our dizzy friend here, dogs never fail to make us laugh. Their antics, their expressions, their sheer doggy joy. And we have a whole collection of such hilarious moments coming up next. Imagine baking a batch of delicious cookies only to find them missing, and your only suspect? Your faithful dog. Now picture this. You've just pulled a fresh batch of chocolate chip cookies out of the oven. The sweet aroma wafting through the air is simply irresistible. You set them on the counter to cool, stepping out of the kitchen for just a moment, but when you return, you find nothing but an empty tray and a few crumbs scattered about. The plot thickens as you follow a trail of crumbs leading away from the scene of the crime. It's as if Hansel and Gretel had decided to pay your kitchen a visit. But this time it's not breadcrumbs, it's cookie crumbs. And the trail leads you to your beloved dog, sitting innocently in the corner, crumbs still dusting its snout. The evidence is clear as day, but the guilty party just wags its tail, oblivious to its mischief. This isn't an isolated incident, oh no, it's a grand conspiracy. Dogs all over the world are pulling off similar cookie heists. From the tiniest Chihuahua to the largest St. Bernard, no breed is innocent. They wait for the perfect moment, when our backs are turned, and they strike. Their stealth and cunning would put even the most skilled cat burglar to shame. But can we really blame them? After all, who can resist the tantalizing scent of freshly baked cookies? It's a universal truth that cookies are irresistible even to our four-legged friends. They're simply following their noses, led astray by the enchanting aroma of butter, sugar, and chocolate. Yet as we stand there, tray in hand, staring at our cookie thieves, we can't help but laugh. Their wagging tails, their innocent eyes, the crumbs on their snouts. It's too adorable to be mad at. And so, we forgive them, time and again, because that's what we do. We love our dogs, cookie thieves and all. Our furry friends sure know how to keep us on our toes, don't they? But wait, there's more. Bath time can be quite the spectacle when you have a dog that treats water like it's lava. Picture this. A lively, playful pup suddenly becomes a master of disguise, disappearing into the most unlikely of hiding spots, all to avoid the dreaded bath time. Yes, it's quite a sight to behold. You might find your furry friend tucked away under the bed, behind the curtains, or even nestled inside your laundry basket. It's as if they have a sixth sense that tells them when it's time for a bath. And then there are those dogs who choose the path of flight over fight. The moment they catch a whiff of shampoo or hear the tap running, they're off in a flash. You might see a blur of fur whizzing past you, darting around corners and leaping over obstacles with the agility of an Olympic athlete. It's like they're performing their own version of the 100-yard dash, with the finish line being anywhere but the bathroom. But perhaps the most hilarious of all are the dogs who pretend to play dead or fall asleep when bath time is nigh. It's as if they've suddenly been struck by a wave of exhaustion, their eyes heavy and their bodies limp. You might even catch them snoring, putting on quite the performance to convince you they're deep in slumber. Of course, we can't forget about the dogs who treat bath time like a game of tug-of-war. They'll pull back, dig their paws into the ground, and resist with all their might, turning your bathroom into a battleground. It's a tug-of-war match where the prize is staying dry and the stakes are high. And yet, despite all their antics and theatrics, these dogs still manage to melt our hearts. Their dread of bath time might be amusing to us, but it's also a reminder of their unique personalities and endearing quirks. Each dog is an individual with their own likes and dislikes, fears and joys, and it's these differences that make them so special and lovable. Who knew bath time could be such a comedy show, but we're not done yet. There's nothing funnier than a dog that's fighting sleep and losing. Now let's dive into the world of canine slumber, where our furry friends engage in a timeless struggle against the Sandman. Picture a dog, eyes drooping, head nodding, teetering on the edge of dreamland. They might be perched on the armrest of a couch, sprawled out on the kitchen floor, or even standing in the middle of the room, it doesn't matter. The call of sleep is too powerful to resist. Imagine a sprightly Jack Russell, known for its boundless energy, suddenly transformed into a drowsy heap of fur. One moment it's chasing its tail, the next it's drifting into a mid-play nap. Or picture a dignified Great Dane, normally so composed, now snoring like a freight train, each snort a testament to the deep sleep it's enjoying. And let's not forget about the pups who somehow manage to fall asleep while sitting up, their little heads bobbing in a dreamy dance. It's as if they're saying, who needs a bed when you've got determination and a strong set of leg muscles? Then there are those dogs that could sleep through a hurricane. Picture an old Labrador fast asleep, blissfully unaware of the world around it. A cacophony of squeaky toys, the chatter of squirrels outside, or even the enticing aroma of a steak dinner. Nothing can rouse these seasoned sleepers. From the tiniest Chihuahua to the largest St. Bernard, dogs of all shapes and sizes have their unique sleep rituals. Some may prefer a cozy nook, others might choose the most inconvenient spot in the house, and there are those who simply drop wherever they are. But no matter how or where they sleep, one thing's for sure, it's a sight that never fails to bring a smile to our faces. And so we tip our hats to these sleepyhead champions who remind us that sometimes the best thing you can do is to give in to the pull of a good nap. I guess it's not just us humans who have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning. Ah, what a joyous journey through the world of our canine companions. Let's take a moment to look back at some of the most memorable moments we've shared today. First, we delved into some fascinating facts about our furry friends. Did you know that a dog's sense of smell is 40 times stronger than ours? Or that their wagging tails are actually a complex language of their own? It's truly remarkable. Next, we embarked on an investigation of the great cookie mystery. Who knew a simple biscuit could cause such a commotion? Our four-legged detectives sniffed out the clues, leaving no stone unturned in their quest for the missing treat. It was a tale of intrigue, suspense, and a whole lot of slobber. Then we witnessed the spectacular bath time ballet, a symphony of splashes, shakes, and shimmying, all choreographed to perfection. The bathroom became a stage, and our pups the prima ballerinas. From the reluctant dancers to the ones who embraced the water with gusto, it was a performance that had us all in stitches. And let's not forget about the Sleepyhead Chronicles. The sight of our little furballs fighting against the Sandman, only to succumb to the sweet lull of slumber, was a heartwarming spectacle. Whether it was a nap in the sun or a snooze on the couch, these sleepyheads sure know how to make nap time look good. From tail chasers to cookie thieves, bath time ballerinas to sleepyheads, our dogs certainly know how to keep us entertained. They bring us joy, laughter, and endless moments of amusement. So let's take a moment to appreciate these wonderful creatures who fill our lives with so much love and happiness. Remember, laughter is the best medicine, and our furry friends are the best comedians.